back to Andres today. Today we're jumping into a new show. This show is called Foundation. Ooh, I think I like that. So I saw a trailer and I keep seeing this posted everywhere, and no shade, no tea, it kind of was giving me Star Wars, Star Trek, although I hate Star Trek, no shade. And it was just giving me like this, I keep seeing posters and stuff, and it just screams that I'm going to like it. And another subscriber told me about Cilio, I think it is, and I saw that trailer, and I think I'm going to jump into that as well. So, guys, I'm just letting you guys know, I have a lot of new shows that are coming down the pipeline. I have a lot of shows that I am watching here on this platform. My platform is extremely diverse. I watch tons of things. I suffer from ADD because I already know what's gonna happen, y'all. Because once I start dropping new shows, people are gonna start commenting and be like, you need to stick to the shows that you have and finish up the show. Because I believe in my channel being more like a TV, more like your TV, and being able to watch, when you watch TV, you don't stick onto the same show every single day and then turn off your TV. I hope not. Because there's a lot of different things out there. You need to touch everything. You need to feel everything out. But I do jump into new shows, and then if the views are not viewing, the likes are not liking, and the comments just are not commenting, I drop shows like a bad habit. Even if I do love it, like if the people are telling me, Andres, I just don't want it, then the vast majority of people will outrule me. That's how we do things here. So if you guys like this show, if you guys are really into it, please hit that like button. Please share this reaction. I do have a new little thing on my phone that lets me know but how many shares I get in a week, and child, I only had 9 shares last week. What? Right. 1.8 thousand videos on my platform and 9 shares. But tragic, just tragic. But anyways, let's see what we're gonna do about this show. I hope I like it. The pictures, the banners and posters look really good. The trailer looked amazing. And you guys did tell me that it was like from books or something. I don't know. The last book I read was a Harry Potter book, and I was like in 5th grade or 6th grade. So there's that. Library? What's that? But anyways, audiobooks? I don't have it. But I'm ready to jump into this, guys. Hopefully it's a great episode. Apple TV is doing their thing, y'all. So shout out to Apple TV. I will never get an iPhone, but shout out to this. So I'm ready to jump into this. This will be a full reaction for my entire platform here on the platform that will always help copyright my as well as my other platform, Patreon. So guys, if you want to see a set of full reaction, please join one of those platforms today. Now, please hit that like button, please share. I think I said it already, and comment. Clearly, I'm begging for likes and shares, y'all, and comments. Like, I am thirsty. Where is my juice? Anyways, let's jump into Foundation and find out exactly what Foundation has got to give.
When I was a child, I told my mother I wanted to learn every planet in the galactic empire. I traveled light years, my mind expanding to hold more and more worlds, straddling the farthest reaches of civilization, unsettled by man. And its story remained dark to me until many years later, until it became my story. It became the only story.
Where are the others? We're meeting them at the fence. We're a bit late. A Bishop's Claw. A valley.
We need to go quiet.
They called it the Vault, was that it projected a field designed to keep people away.
You go first and put your marker past the rock. I'll let you touch my tip. Or you can look at them both for 30.
Swear on your moon.
You get nothing if you win. Get to watch him piss his pants.
Okay.
Your brother is an asshole.
Gina, stop laughing at me.
We don't have a deal!
I know. I want to see the ghost. We gotta get home.
What were you standing there for? Like, come on.
They're all gone. Eat.
I saw the ghost.
You saw me. People who've tried to get closer have been hurt. Really.
You won. Do you think he's going to tell us what it is? Warden.
Call me Salvo. No one's ever gotten through the Knoll Field, and no one ever will. There's a bishop's claw.
Up Valley. I know.
Salvo Hardin, Hober Mallow, the Mule, the heroes and villains fighting for the salvation of mankind. Understand our future, we have to remember the past. A martyr, a murderer, and the most important player of all, Harry Seldon.
She'll be on her way soon. Everything is dying.
That doesn't mean it won't all work out.
Is the optimal time?
86,960,947.
It's time. All my life, I looked out and dreamed of being somewhere else. I realize how much I'll miss this view. I have to remember it perfectly. It's not too late for you to stop this.
There's no place for me here anymore, Mum. I'll die if I stay here.
That's her.
They all hate me. You don't hate me, do you?
Never, Gaal. My greatest joy.
Come with me.
We'd be lost out there.
I love you.
Go, child.
Please move to jump pods and secure for travel.
Ask if this was your first time on an Imperial jump ship.
Yes.
Just place your hand down the screen. It will scan your metrics. Synnax picked up just a hint of it in your accent. Whoever took the prayer stones out did a great job. You wouldn't see the scars if you didn't know to look. You're gonna sleep through this. They make sure that you can't have the grav on during the jump. I don't know why. Why are you going to Trantor?
I'm going to work with Harry Seldon.
And you from Synnax.
It was a pretty big contest.
2, 1.
It's a pity we have to sleep through the jump. It's supposed to be quite the light show. Find your body and mind taking different trips.
I slept through the whole thing.
If the Empire is good for anything, they can damn well build.
Welcome to Trantor, the eye of the Empire. Please respect and enjoy the peace.
Imperial appraisers got caught in the crossfire, so now it's a big deal.
Expected return to home planet?
I'm not going back.
Please respect and enjoy the peace.
Thank you. It takes 14 hours to drop from Trantor Station to the planet's surface. Millions of citizens spend their lives beneath Trantor's outer shell without ever seeing the sun or the stars. Whatever remained of the natural world belonged to the Emperors. Dawn, day, dusk. Bones of Cleon I, decanted at different ages.
How long have you worked for us?
68 privileged years, Empire.
Are there some colors more resistant to cleaning than others?
Plum?
What about crimson? Is crimson truculent? It's come to our attention that a tract authored by Harry Seldon was discovered in your quarters. They refer to Seldon as the Raven, don't they?
Well, I'm happy to report that his words are baseless trash.
People who hinge their hopes on every word Raven Seldon utters. Words have a way of fanning into wildfires, Orleo.
Outer Reach Kingdoms. I learned an old Anacreon song about hunting.
That one's not really a hunting song. That's a dirty song about a boy's first time with a woman.
Please leave the peacock to the cooks. You'll be no less fascinating to your biographer.
The cook's injected under the skin with a needle right before roasting.
When people are afraid to do the job right, they're certain to do it wrong.
The delegations from Thespis and Anacreon are arriving.
About to reach trade, bring tariff projections to the residents. The most important thing we'll do this week, but it's the most important thing they'll do in their lifetime.
Anacreon and Thespis. Observe the mannerisms of each party.
They hate each other.
War is expensive, and so we have called them onto the carpet to broker a peace.
I hope Harry Seldon is worth the trip.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Where are you?
I work for Harry. Dr. Seldon. Supposed to be a perfect replica. Not that we know under the outer shell.
Is there still a seer church here on Trantor?
down there, I think.
I'd like to see it.
An expression of compassion and stewardship. The mural depicts the 4th century age of peace and the galactic family.
We were just marveling at the Empire's benevolent reach.
Were you praying?
No, why?
Your lips were moving.
Yeah, when I'm nervous, I count primes.
Everything is so confusing.
Harry said you'd want to see this.
I am so honored you invited me here.
What did you think of the Imperial Library?
It's amazing. So many books in one place.
You know Carle's ninth proof of folding.
Couldn't have solved Abraxas without it.
No one else thought to use it.
It's beautiful, but it's hard to imagine there's any rigor there. I went to Calais for the rhythm of the words at first. I missed the math.
How you managed to stumble across Carle's ninth proof in the first place. This isn't Synnax, Gaal. Curiosity isn't a crime here.
Math doesn't take sides, it doesn't judge.
I imagine you were learning Carle's original proof manuscript, written in her native Thraxian.
They're going to arrest me tomorrow, and you.
What?
Non-zero chance it won't happen. It's not a number worth discussing. Familiar with my work, psychohistory. You agree with the concept?
In theory, but I don't know what it has to do with...
Oh, it's not a theory.
They're worried you can predict the future.
They're worried people believe I can. Trantor is going to be destroyed. The Empire will fall.
Why let me come all this way just to arrest me?
You tell me.
They think I'm the only one who can prove you wrong.
And you are, if I was, but I'm not.
And now you want me to risk it again, just to support your numbers.
You left Synnax one step ahead of arrest yourself. In the wrong hands, it's a weapon. In the right hands, deliverance.
I can't keep this.
Of course you can. This building will burn one day. Stealing is a mercy.
Did all this work, psychohistory. I just never imagined he'd use it this way. You haven't seen it. When a planet wants you dead, you die.
Ashekti Udehi Majespete, Empire, carved from the oldest tree in the Talon forest.
Enjoy the mural of souls.
Yes, Empire.
Falaji Lukuzo Melais Ajarar, Thagin Empire. Filigree was recently smithed to honor the Imperial peace.
And thank you both delegations for making the journey to Trantor. 9 centuries, the Anthor Belt Agreement served your planets well. We've drifted from the area governed by the agreement. Took no official position. Just our 10%. Imperial blood has been shed on a cold rock 50,000 light years from home. For any of these 3 beliefs, 1,000 wars have been fought. The next days will determine if there will be another.
Husbands want to remind you how important the Anthobelt asteroids are to their religion.
The metal from the rogue asteroid. How much would you say of the sigil?
Bit of it?
Closer to a quarter.
This is their way of quietly saying they'll go all the way to 25% if we side with them.
The Anacreons need palladium. They have none.
Art is simply politics. Sweeter tongue is how we maintain the peace.
And if the people step out of line, we hit them with a big stick.
The Seer Church. Do we have time?
She can sit. He will stand. Upon awakening.
Upon awakening.
We speak the words.
The words make us see.
He'll solve one of life's ancient puzzles and cheapen the worth of life in the solving. Synnax is almost as famous as her new god.
Not a god.
No, he is not. He'll die as all men like him die, unseen by God. Only see a priest on this forsaken world. If you are in trouble, I can help you. Is that what you want?
Want me to stay?
Well, that stopped him from arresting me.
Oh, so she's a seer. Some with water.
Some like to pray one last time.
Did you?
No.
What did you make of her?
They haven't gotten her yet.
She solved Abraxas on her own. I'm sure of that. As for the other question, well, we shall see.
My name's Lord Avakim. Harry sent me. You've both been charged with high treason, conspiracy to destabilize the Imperium. How sorry he is for involving you in this.
It's not his fault. Harry bring me here as bait, because I can prove him wrong.
He's not wrong, Miss Dornick, but yes,
hook hurts, but I'm trying not to wriggle too much.
Tribunal of Cleon the 12th is convened.
That they threaten not just Trantor, but the entire galaxy's existence. His followers engaged in a conspiracy designed to destroy the confidence in our empire. You hail from the world of Helicon, yes?
I'm a professor of probability theory at Streeling University. Psychohistory is a predictive model. Forecast the behavior of a very large population.
Galactic Empire comprises some 8 trillion individuals. You have a prediction for that particular sample?
Trantor and the Galactic Empire will lie in ruins within 5 centuries.
You prove it's true.
Only to another mathematician.
The Imperium is 12,000 years old, Doctor. That it could be gone in just 500.
Maybe quicker.
Quicker?
Recent events in the Outer Reach.
We're not here to consider any other...
But you must! Interstellar wars will be endless. 10,000 worlds reduced. Nothing we do can prevent this.
How long do you claim it will last?
30,000 years, Advocate. I'm not a revolutionary.
Well then, what are you?
I'm trying to soften the fall. There's massive events rushing to meet us. But we can shorten the dark ages that follow. We should be in the dark for 1,000 years, Advocate. We should thank the gods for it.
My name's not really Gerald. We've been watching you for some time. From the moment you solved the Abraxas conjecture. He claims it contains all of his predictions concerning the Empire. Did he allow you to examine it?
No.
When he finds an individual who can, he doesn't allow her to look behind the curtain. If his equations are flawed, you've a moral obligation to expose them.
And if they hold true?
Disavow them and go home. You say Harry's a liar, he dies. If you don't, you die.
And I should believe in you, a spy.
You should believe in the minds that built Trantor.
Those scientists, not politicians.
I know where you come from, Gaal. They were called heretics and drowned. I also know what happened on the jump ship. You were aware.
It scares me.
What does?
Being different.
But you're something else. I know what it is. I urge you to figure it out before someone else does and uses it against you.
You claim your plan can reduce the coming darkness.
After the fall, as civilization climbs from the ashes, the coming generations will have something to build upon. You won't have to reinvent the wheel. The knowledge will already exist.
Trantor already has an Imperial library.
For how long?
Approach the dais, if you would. You've had your prayer stones removed. You almost look like one of us. To remove the prayer stones is to break with the Seer Church. Are they still killing scientists and mathematicians? Church's term is the cleanse. You're exalted.
It never stopped.
And yet, you solved the Abraxas conjecture. Imagine how it must have felt to be recognized by Dr. Harry Seldon.
What do you want to know?
I want to know if there is any possible way you can be objective about Harry Seldon. Last night you were given a chance to assess the accuracy.
Yes.
Dr. Seldon's calculations are correct.
Kill them. End this.
Harry, the sky. Something's wrong with the star bridge.
Expected return to home planet.
3 days.
Please respect and enjoy the peace.
It cut 50 levels down.
Emperor, shut up!
A Anacrean and Thespin war cries before the explosion. We will, of course, be returning your gifts.
They're saying 100 million dead. The outer reaches may be in rebellion. Say you looked at it again. Say you were wrong.
Doesn't need that.
You hold us responsible.
How could I not?
I'm not surprised it happened.
Why is that?
You're stretched too thin. Sensing vulnerabilities, soon other players will begin to apply downward pressure.
I shouldn't kill you and your followers right now.
My followers aren't responsible.
If you do, you'll be dead within the year.
The prodigy speaks.
Your agent Gerald asked me to check Dr. Seldon's work. Only he can shorten the darkness. Kill him, you kill hope. Kill hope, they kill you.
The only two people who can save the galaxy are in this room. If the fall can be accelerated, can it not also be slowed?
Yes, and Imperial cloning.
The Genetic dynasty has reigned for almost 4 centuries. Surely you can understand the value.
You offer nothing new, just a younger grape from the same vine, destined for the same old bottle. But you can save your legacy.
Yours or mine, Dr. Seldon?
How long did it take you to trigger the Prime Radiant?
Got it on the second try.
I really thought they'd try and make it seem more of a fair fight, but they didn't bother, did they?
Silas used the same phrase you did. I was lonely. You knew they were listening.
They're listening now. I just moved before they did. You have more agency here, Gaal, than you realize.
You will be allowed to refine your work on psychohistory, to build your foundation, but not on Trantor. Terminus, the barbarian kingdoms, will be your neighbors. You will journey via slow ship. You will not trouble Trantor. And there will be no disturbance of the Emperor's peace. Your foundation will be allowed to wither and vanish.
You'll co-opt it and use it to bolster your regime.
Terminus, I've never even heard of it.
There's no reason you would. Jump drive, the journey there,
878 days.
The seasons are extreme, metal and mineral poor.
You know it well.
Imperial support without Imperial eyes. It's perfect.
How many others knew?
Only Ray, she said to the Emperor, how much farther into my math did you look?
On Synnax, no one wanted to hear that our seas were rising. I thought if I could make people listen, that I could save them.
Change is frightening.
When I looked into the Prime Radiant, I could see the darkness. I looked deeper and I could see this tiny sliver of light at the very end of it all. It's not the fall they're afraid of. It's the chance that your plan will actually succeed.
This isn't the Foundation's first crisis, and it won't be our last. The Emperor's peace will be maintained. You came here hoping to save your world. I'm asking you to dream bigger. Why stop at one world? Why not save the galaxy?
Psychohistory could forecast the behavior of entire population. No one could approach the vault. No one but an outlier like Salvor Hardin. Did he realize the galaxy's fate would rest on what she found inside? I think he did. And I think that's what he feared the most.
Oh, well, okay. Loved this show. It was so confusing. My brain couldn't even hold it anymore, guys. I need y'all help. If you guys know the book, if you know anything about this show, if you've seen the show already, what the hell happened in the first episode? So, I feel like anytime we hear about an empire or the emperor or something like that, they're always evil. And it seems like that's exactly what's happening here. And then it took me literally probably 50 minutes of the show, 40 minutes of this show to realize that the clone thing they're talking about, I'm assuming clones day. So there's day, dusk, dawn. Day, dusk, dawn. Is that what it was? Or dawn, dusk, day. Anyways, all three of those people, the kid, the middle-aged guy, and the older man are all the same, I'm assuming. And they're all clones. Right? So, that's all I know. And so, that's really all I know. The mathematic guy, and then I thought when we jumped 35 years later, that little girl that we seen in 35 years before was this girl, South. But that's not that girl, because I already forgot her name. The seer. What was her name? Comment comment down below, y'all. If you understand what happened, comment down below. I think I would rate this episode an 8 or an 8.5. I'm just all the way confused. I'm just confused. I really like the visuals. Apple TV, they must have money. The budget on this must fucking crazy. Anytime I see a TV show that the budget's insane, I always think, how many seasons are they gonna really have of the show? Because it costs probably so much money to actually see. And how many people really have Apple TV that are tuning in, watching this, and streaming it? Like, I'm very confused. But overall, I really like the story thus far, and I'm very curious to see what's going to happen as we move forward. I think about midway of the beginning, I was really into it. Then I lost it. Not lost interest, but I was just confused. Probably 30 minutes. And then the ending, when they started blowing shit up, I was like, yes! Blow it up! So then I got back into it. So overall, yeah, I would give this episode an 8. It was strong. And I just need your guys' help. Just comment down below. If you could help me out, that'd be amazing. Please like the video, please share the video. Don't forget to, once again, I just said 3,000 times, comment down below. And I'll see you guys next time, hopefully with more Foundation.